Inaros Prime is finally out. I have been waiting for his Prime for 4 or 5 years ish. And, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit disappointed that I did not get 10,000 health. But, it's a Prime, I guess, and also like the Prime skin, I'm having trouble with the fashion frame. I can't really figure it out. Like, what do I want to use on there? So I'm just resorted to using my favorite skin, which is the Horus skin, which I've had since it came out. So yeah, we're just gonna, I guess, showcase this build really quick. We have corrupted heavy gunners, and what's gonna happen is we're gonna not die at all. Yeah, as you can see, we are not dying, and yeah, Inaros is a frame that if you want to use a frame, if you want a frame that will never die, yeah, Inaros, I mean, you could die if it's like one of those fucking void lasers can kill you. That fucking straight up raw damage that just punches through without your fucking armor. So that's a thing. But yeah, there you go. It's a nice little, great little frame, I guess. So yeah, I mean, the thing is, I was really, like, oh, this is finally Naru's Prime. I'm really excited. Let me just kill these fuckers real quick. Yeah, so I was excited, and then first I didn't get the 10,000 health. Second, I'm having like trouble with like the fashion frame. I can't really figure it out. So I was just, I'm just kind of a little bummed out, but like like this is the fashion frame I've got so far. I mean, it looks all right, but for some reason I can't. I just, it like, what it is? It's like there's too much going on over here. Like the whole frame is built very weird, and also like like there's like one of the fucking things don't really look that great. So it's just a little bit too much for me, I would say. But other than that, it's all right. I like Inaros a lot, so I can kind of deal with it looking weird. Maybe you know what it is. Maybe it's because I'm on like PlayStation, and my fucking PlayStation is like what 6 years old or something. I had like the oldest PlayStation ever. So maybe it's because I have like every graphical setting turned down so that I can run Warframe on like 30 frames, basically. So maybe it's because of that, but it's all right. I don't really care. I know eventually they'll make a fucking skin, which I definitely want them to do now because it's a fucking Prime out. So hopefully they'll do that. So this is the build. We got the physique for health. Now I'm using rush here. You can use coaction drift to get 200 more health, because that increases the effectiveness of the aura, so you can get like 200 more health. But I just like sprint speed a lot, so I just use that. Adaptation, Prime Vigor, all three Umbra mods, and Gladiator Aegis and Resolve. Now, Gladiator Aegis you can remove because you don't really need like a lot of armor. You already are good with like Arcane Guardian and Grace. Guardian and Grace are just gonna be basically, great Guardian's gonna give you armor, and Grace is gonna just give you health, so you don't have to worry about armor that much. Also you have Umbra Fiber in here, so you're good. So you don't really need this 45% armor. You can do, whatever. You could use like a Vigilante mod to increase your Vigilante stuff, or you can use whatever. So yeah, that's that. And now the other mod that I'm using, I have to really recommend this, is Prime Sure Footed, because this mod just lets you go through enemies and not take any knockdown effects, any type of knockdown effect you could think of. Like, if you're in a spy mission going through the lasers, it's not gonna fucking knock you down. It is basically the best, and I would definitely recommend this for Inaros, and also like for a few other frames that you might try to put like an Umbra build on, and maybe you have, you know, like a small little, maybe you have like a fucking Exilus slot open and you don't really have any mod to put up there. You could put this there, And yeah, this is a really good mod. Now I have Vitality maxed out, not the Fiber and Intensified. The reason is I'm actually using these mods on other frames, and I can only max out one of these Umbra mods. Like I've maxed it out like what, 1 or 2 years ago, whenever it came out. But whatever, I've not maxed it out, so you can get like a little bit more armor, but it doesn't really matter honestly. And strength doesn't really matter. I only have it just so that I can increase my health. So yeah, that's that. And there's like a bunch of different mods. You could put like a ton of different types of builds. It just depends on how you use it. I just like using Inaros as you just get in a mission and you just get going. I don't wanna put my scarab armor on. I don't wanna do anything. I just wanna go in and just kill everything and resist knockdowns, which is the best part. And then just stand there and just kill everything. So yeah, that's the Inaros Prime. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little hyped for it. I've been hyped for it. I've saved like 3 Formas for this fucker, but it was a little bit underwhelming. I would have liked to see maybe like one of the things was like people were trying to look for like, oh, maybe they will rework him. I don't know. I don't think Inaros really needs a rework. It's just it's a tank. It's just something. It's a frame that you use when you're dying a lot. You're like, okay, I don't want to die in any mission. Boom, Inaros. That's it. So yeah, that's the Inaros Prime. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and I will see you in the next one.